themselves with Jerusalem, God says they shall be cut in pieces. Now, I'm going to tell you the meaning behind that, because Jerusalem is a people before it's a place.
Yes, right.
So America has burdened themselves with keeping us hostage here, because that's who we are. They're going to be cut in pieces. They took our land of Jerusalem. The Bible says, you burden yourself with that, you shall be cut in pieces.
Think of all the times when they passed you over for the job. Think of all the times when you was done dirty by our enemies, man. That's the anger you ought to chant. But think of your fathers if you never been to. Alright? Think when they was whipping our fathers, man, cutting our women's stomach open. Big white men beating little black women upside their head. Think of that. Some brothers' kids have died, wife has left them. Many things have happened to us, man. But in the kingdom of heaven, man, all that stuff is gonna go away. We gotta keep our mind on it. Keep the soldiers in mind of the mission. The mission is getting the kingdom of heaven. Ruling over these devils that oppress us. That's the mission. That's the goal.
For that one person, but God put a curse on your seed. So as long as we're populating, these curses, and we're about to get a curse in a minute, are on our seed forever.
Right.
Read 47.
Verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
So therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. God said we have enemies. God said that we have enemies. Right? Now we so busy listening to the philosophy of men, and they tell you we ain't got no enemies. Everybody, we all equal, we all got to get, the enemy is within, is what they tell you, right? But no, God just said we had enemies. Read. And I'm going to show you what your enemies did to you. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Who sent them against us?
The Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness.
In hunger, thirst, nakedness. When we want water, just water, we got to go to our oppressors. We have to go to our enemies. Now you may say, well, in Bloomfield, they got to pay for water also. But guess, they own everything, right? We don't own nothing. When we get clothes, that shirt on your back, them pants on that you got on. We may have bought it from maybe a little mom and pop shop. But we didn't manufacture it. We don't make the material. Tomorrow, if they do away with all the cotton, and all they produce is leather, you can't do nothing about it, right? If they produce just silk, all silk, and they say you gotta wear silk, that's what you gotta do. You wanna know why? Your oppressor, he controls all of those things. He controls the textile company, right? Read.
In nakedness and in want of all things.
In nakedness and want of all things. If you want a birth certificate, a death certificate, if you want toilet paper, you don't make any of those things. The black man makes nothing. We are consumers. The blacks is, well, over on this side, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are consumers. Hold on, I'm going to ask you a question. Watch this. Take this. 48.
Verse 48. And in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Here's actual picture. With yokes, that's an actual picture of us in the cotton field. This is an actual picture. This is the actual picture. With yokes of iron on our neck. I'm telling you, this Bible is the only book. The only book. So this whole book was only for the Israelites. But let me get you the verse. 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
You know, before I get that, I'm going to ask you a question. How do we get to this side of the world, to your knowledge? Okay, you believe there was one great landmass? Okay, so everybody was just already here. Is that what you said? We was here? All right, hold on. Okay, you said the tribe of Judah? Okay, I'm going to give you something on that. How do you say we got here?
Here in America?
Yep, here in America. Hold on, say it one more time. Okay, we got here on ships, you got it? Okay, I want you to hear something. We're going to get back to you in a second. Let me deal with that. Go ahead.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
again with ships. So God said that he was going to bring us into Egypt again with ships. What is Egypt? The Bible defines itself. So we're going to go into the book and see what Egypt means. Read.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
The Lord thy God that brought us out of the land of Egypt. Everybody know the Exodus story.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. So, what did God just call Egypt? House of bondage. So now, the house of bondage, you could call that slavery. We were in bondage. We were in bondage during slavery. So now we got more understanding on that scripture. So we're going to go back. Now that we know Egypt means bondage. Let's read it again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Shall bring you into bondage.
Again with ships.
Again with ships. You just said we got here on ships. Hold on. Watch this. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So we won't see our homeland anymore. And our homeland is in Africa. And I ain't forgot your point. So just hold on. Right.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
And there. So there, that word there is wherever you get off of those slave ships. Where did we get off? We got off here in America. We got off in Brazil. More slaves were dropped off in Brazil than it was in America. We were scattered throughout the whole world because we disobeyed God. I'm going to get that in a second also. But there is America. Read. So once we got off those slave ships, what was going to happen? In fact, let me ask you first before we leave. What happened to us after we got off of the slave ship? Oh, wait. I gotta go. Slavery and bondage. And we were sold, right? We were sold into slavery and bondage. All right, hold on. All right, now, the scripture's going to say it. Read it.
Thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
So there you're going to be sold into your enemies. Or did it say friends? Read.
Unto your enemies.
Sold unto our enemies.
For blind men.
For slave men.
And blind women.
And slave women.
And no man shall buy you.
No man shall buy you. No man is going to be able to redeem you. So let's say he owed a debt. He owed him. You can't pay his debt off to save him. Nobody came and saved us. No African king, since we all come from Africa, nobody came to save us. It's 2016 and ain't nobody came to save us yet. You want to know why? Because God is going to send Christ to save his people. The black Christ. There's only one Christ and he's black. But it's 2016, everybody know that. You knew that, right? Okay, all right, watch this. Oh, no, let me get back to you, hold on. Hold that right quick. Let me deal with him for a second. Now, you say that we were already here. And that's true. Give me a second, Andrew. Right. And you know, I love where you're going with that. That's why we already have pyramids in Mexico. Let me show you something. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me find it. Mexican. Oh, here we go. All right. Issachar. That's the tribe of Issachar. Now, they call them Mexicans. God called them Issachar. And it's funny that you said Issachar. They are the ones that led the northern kingdom over here. Because they were good with the navigating in the stars and all this stuff, right? Now let me read something to you. Read.
2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 40.
I'm going to show you how they got to this side of the world. Read.
2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king.
So, the 10 tribes. Well, at that time it was 10. So, boom, start from Ephraim on down. That's what it's talking about right here. Read.
Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanasar, the king of Assyria, led away captive. And he carried them over the waters. So came they into another land.
carried them over the waters and they went to another land.
But they took this counsel among themselves.
These 10 tribes, well, it was 10 at the time. Those 10 tribes, they said, you know what? Let's go somewhere else. They took a counsel among themselves. Read.
That they would leave the multitude of the heathen.
They would leave the multitude of the heathen. Yeah, well, you too. Heathen. Heathen. Oh, I ain't scared of it. This Bible is the truth. I gotta speak the truth. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. So we all took counsel among ourselves and said, you know what, let's leave. Let's go somewhere else. Let's hear where it went. Read.
And go forth into a further country.
Go to a further country.
Where never mankind dwelt.
Never mankind dwelt. Read.
That they might keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
So we can keep our laws, our book, in our own land. Because you got to remember, when we were amongst the heathens, they wouldn't let us keep our laws.
Verse 42, that they might keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river. For the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the flood.
For the Most High held back the flood so we can get to a new land that never mankind dwelt. Read.
So they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half. And the same region is called Arzareth.
Oh, the same region is called Arzareth. If you look it up, you look up the word Arzareth, you'll see that the scholars said America is Arzareth. And also when you're looking that up, or if you come to the school, we'll show you how Christopher Columbus used that passage right there, that very passage, to come to this side of the world. Then, who did he conquer when he got over here? He conquered from Ephraim on down. He came over here with the conquistadors. Here you go. That's the image I want to get you. That's a true image, true picture of King James. Okay, Arzareth. So when you look and you'll see Arzareth is America. And this is the same passage that Christopher Columbus used to get to this side of the world to conquer the northern kingdom. Because there was a split. You had the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. You had the Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and then you had the rest of them. They were already over here. I'll give you a little tidbit. When Christ was walking the earth, they were here. They were over here. There you go. So we got a lot of history on that proving that these are our brothers. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all are the 12 tribes of Israel. Right? That's the secret that America, Britain, Spain, they want to keep the secret. We are great people. God is our God and our God alone. Let me show you those fringes. Read.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto the children of Israel. Not to the children of everybody. He says, speak to the children of Israel. Read.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation.
So as long as we're generating, right? He said we have to wear these fringes. But it's something we have to do to these fringes. You see that ribbon of blue? Read.
That they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
A ribbon of blue. We didn't draw these pictures. You can Google these pictures. On your own, just look up Native Americans, look up old pictures. They all have on fringes. Short ones, long ones, all on their jacket, all on their clothes. Those are fringes. And you'll notice the ribbon of blue. This ain't nothing that we made up. Listen up, sis. Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that you may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
These is so we can remember all the commandments of the Lord. Now, what does the pastor say today? The laws are done away with. But that's not true. If you notice he says the laws done away with. When you go to him with a simple scripture and say, hey, what does this mean? Oh, God didn't reveal that to us yet. No, your prophets are on the earth right now. Give you the of any scripture in this book.
That's right.
Right? That's what we're here for. Because the Most High, in the last days, he was going to put the prophets back on the earth. Only the Israelite can tell you what this book means and who it's for. Right. Jump from that. Give me Joel. What I want? 2 and 27. Let me show you something.
Joel chapter 2 verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
So, the Most High God said, you shall know that I am in the midst. I'm in the middle of Israel. Read.
And that I am the Lord your God.
I am the Lord your God. Not everybody's God. He's only the God of the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
And none else.
None else. So it ain't no spiritual Israelite. It ain't no, oh, what if my friend Becky keeps the laws and she's a good person and she brings donuts to work every Monday, can she be an Israelite? No. He's the God of Israel. And that's it, and none else. Read.
Joel chapter 2 verse 27.
Read.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else.
He's the Lord, our God, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and none else. Right? Go to Amos. Give me Amos. We got more. There's more where that come from. Read.
Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear the word that the Lord has spoken against you.
So hear the word that Moses spoke against you, Israelites. Read.
O children of Israel.
Children of Israel. Read.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
You only have I known. Read.
Of all the families of the earth.
Of all the families of the earth. You. What's your nationality?
I'm 67, bro.
You don't know?
Irish, German, Polish, American, Indian.
Okay, we're going to read about you in a second. Hold on, I'm going to show you where you are in a second. So you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, read it again. God said this to you. Read.
Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear the word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Read.
Therefore I will punish you.
Therefore he's only going to punish the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
For all your iniquity.
For all your sin. Read.
Can two walk together except they be agreed?
No, God is saying, can two walk together except they be agreed? In other words, if me and you know, we homeboys, let's say we shackled at the feet, at the ankles. If I'm going this way and you trying to go that way, we ain't going to get nowhere. God is saying, can two walk together unless they be agreed? We both have to go in the same direction. And guess what? God ain't going to follow you. You got to follow God.
That's right.
Or get put to death. You won't hear this in church. You won't. The reason why we have a disconnect with this book, because we don't see ourselves in this book. We don't. We look at it and we got, where's Caesar Boat? When we think about this book and it was reintroduced to us in slavery, we think about this guy. So we say, oh, the hell with that. The hell with that book and all that. But that book, this guy right here, he came with a philosophy. The whole idea of him was to push Christianity. But read, I'm going too far. Let me give you the Europeans. Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife.
So Isaac entreated, he was talking to the Lord. He was begging to the Lord for his wife. Read.
Because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah his wife conceived.
So the Lord granted him, you know, that blessing. He said, all right, I'm gonna make her have a child. Go ahead.
And the children struggled together within her.
So the children struggle together within her. And I want you to think about today, right? I want you to think about slavery. I want you to think about the 1900s, the 1960s, 2016. Read.
And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
She said, if this pregnancy is of the Lord, why am I having so much trouble? Right? Read.
And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
Did you just catch what it said? It said what? 2 nations. It didn't say 2 kids. It said 2 nations. This your part right here. This your part. I want you to listen to that. Read.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated. So 2 manner, 2 different types of people are going to be, or nations are going to be separated from your bowel. Read.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
And the one people will be stronger than the other people. Take a guess. Between, I'm going to just say it straight, between a black man and a white man, who's stronger? Black man is normally, on average, he's stronger. I'm going to even go here. Who's mentally stronger? The black man. You want to know why? Think about it. What nation of people could go through slavery? What nation of people went through the slavery that we went through? Our women were pregnant, right? And they would tie her to a tree and sick dogs on our women until they ate the babies straight from her stomach. But we're still here. They even do tests on us to try and figure out how are we still here? How do we still make it as a people? Even today with black on black crime, everybody is against the black man. I'm gonna single us out. Oh yeah, they are. Everybody, yeah, well, for the most part, you know we have a target on our back, but we're still here. Read.
And the first came out red, all over like an hairy garment.
The first nation of people, but it was a boy, was red and hairy. Who on this earth today is red and hairy? The Europeans. Now, they play a mind, they did a Jedi mind trick and said they're white and we're black, but they're not white. White is the pages of this book. White is her jacket, right? They're not, they're red or they're pink. They're really pink. And down south they call them what? Rednecks. Well, some of them, they call them rednecks. Read. That's because the blood shows through their skin. Read.
And they called his name Esau.
And they called his name Esau. So that was the first son. Read.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
After that came his brother, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel. Because remember, Esau came out first, and then Jacob came out last, and he was holding on to Esau's heel. Read.
And his name was called Jacob.
That's our forefather. That's where we descend from. Read.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
And that's it. So you say, where did they come from? That's where they came from. Right? But let me show you something. Give me second Ezra 6. Yeah. Watch this. Watch this. Now remember, the first one came out and he was red and hairy. So it's a European. The next one that came out was Jacob. That's us. Read.
2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
So Esau, the Europeans, is the end of the world. A lot of people like to think that China is going to be the next superpower, and that's not true. The Bible, the only book with prophecies, just told us that Esau, the European, is the end of the world. Now let's see who comes after that. Read.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Jacob is going to follow after Esau. Let's go back to Genesis 25. Let me show you something.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 23. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
So the elder is going to serve the younger. Out of that birth, who came out first? Do you remember? The Europeans came out first. So that would make them the oldest, right? And then, of course, we came out next, so we're the youngest. So now, read 23 again. No, go back to 23.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
The elder, the European, shall serve
the younger.
So the younger. The Europeans are going to serve the 12 tribes. Watch this. Revelation 13. Watch this. See, because all the atrocities that they did to us, right? They're not going to get away with that. We have a just God.
That's right.
You know, too long we think, you know what, when I ask Egyptologists, they like to believe in Egypt, or when they bring, or you have some people that believe in Allah or whatever. I always ask them, okay, well, what's going to happen to the Europeans? Or what's going to happen to this person or these group of people? They don't have an answer. There's a lot of fluff talk about we the original man and so many million years ago, all these big words they like to use. We don't need that. The Bible tells us what's going to happen because the Most High is a just God. He's a fair God. Let's show you what's going to happen to those other nations. Read.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Any man have the understanding of this Bible, let him hear. Read.
He that leadeth into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity. Who led us into captivity? Who put the yokes of iron? Europeans. Read.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Let me show you what God said. Now, us blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans were led into captivity, right? And they put yokes of iron on our necks, right? This is all true history that happened to us. We can't get away from this. They tell you to forget about this 400 years ago, right? They don't want to forget about the Holocaust. They don't want to forget about 9/11. There's a whole list of things that they say don't forget about. Let me show you this. Let me show you this real quick. Let me show you what God said He's going to do to them because they did this to us. Read.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So he shall go into captivity. Read.
He that killeth with the sword.
He killed millions of Native Americans, millions of Hispanics, millions of blacks. Read.
Must be killed with the sword.
That same man will be killed with the sword. It's not our words. We didn't make this up. Now, is this man or this man going to go out and kill somebody? No, because Christ said, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. That's not our job. Our job is to teach our black, Hispanics, and Native Americans who they are according to the Holy Bible.
That's right.
And bring them into repentance. Because I got news for you. 2/3 of our people, black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, they're going to get punished right along with the other nations.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.